Welcome everyone. Tonight finds us at Disney's Contemporary Hotel, where I have dinner reservations at the Wave restaurant. Now the Wave is a medium-priced restaurant. If you were to look it up at one of those restaurant guides that had $1, $2, or $3 signs, it'd probably have the $2 signs. I've never been in it. I know nothing about it other than what I've seen on the internet. I looked at the menu, and menu items are priced, entrees in the $30 range, in the 30s. It has appetizers in the $15 range, and they do accept reservations. Besides that, I'm going to find out along with you. So thanks for joining me. My reservation's at 7:55. It's just after 7:30. So we've got plenty of time. We'll look around just a little bit, then we'll head up to the restaurant. So if you've never been to the Contemporary before, as soon as you enter from the main door, if you go to the right, there's a bank of elevators. If you go to the left, you're going to see the check-in counters and also the restaurant. And it looks like there is a bunch of Halloween decorations or displays out front, so let's take a look at that. There are a bunch of pumpkins decorated for Halloween. Look at that, how they use small pumpkins for the ears. And the different departments have prepared these. Engineering, Chef Mickey, Custodial. We did that after Toy Story Land, it looks like. Contempo Cafe got all the characters to sign the card. Isn't that cute? And there's the Wave itself. Housekeeping did a nice job on theirs. They did a nice job of cutting out Tinkerbell. California Grill says they know everything. They're all seeing, that's for sure. Event services, front office. This is really cute. Look at that, it's the orange bird. And it looks like we can vote the cast member pumpkin decorating contest. I'm going with banquets because I think they did a really great job of cutting that out. It's a wonderful theme. They kept with the tradition of Walt. As much as I like this one, it doesn't have a strong Halloween feel to it. So banquets gets my vote. Looks like a lot of fun activities if you're going to be staying at the Contemporary the night of Halloween. Unfortunately, I'll already be going. I've got about 15 minutes. Let's take a look at the front of the Contemporary. It's real pretty at night, and I don't think there's hardly any people here. I always love that Mickey over there as a photo spot. I'll quick set up my camera and take a quick picture. Now let's go take a look at the Sorcerer Mickey Topiary. A little bit hard to see at night, but it still looks really interesting. Let's walk out on the dock. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see of Bay Lake, but we'll give it a try. They have activities here. There's ping pong, beanbag toss. Some people call that cornhole. They have a pool table, foosball. This is very nice. I'm not the only one that had this idea. There are other people out at the end of the dock, but I think they might be getting picked up by the boats. Oh, isn't that look great? With the lit up Contemporary behind me. What a wonderful view. Let's see if I can get myself off center a little bit. Can I do that? There we go. It's not a bad view. Alright, so there's all kinds of boats coming. I'm guessing these people down here are going to get picked up on one or more of them. Well, I guess one person can only get picked up on one boat, right? There's one coming in on this side. And there's one coming in on this side. You know, I hadn't thought about it, but I might be here just in time for the electrical boat parade. I always forget the right name of that, so I'm going to call it the electrical boat parade. That might be it, might not. Campground on one side, Magic Kingdom on the other. And this is obviously a free floating pier, because when the boats came here and people started to get off, it really started bobbing up and down. I don't know if the whole length of it is, but the end certainly is. Now, I've stayed in the main building many, many times. You can see the recent video when I was there staying at the club level. And I've stayed in the garden wing many times, but I've never stayed up there. That's a Disney Vacation Club. I think they call it the Bay Lake Tower. So I've walked over there, but I've never stayed there and never really got a good look inside. We have a lot of boats here. Well, it's a beautiful view, isn't it? We're about 5 minutes away from my dinner reservation time, so I'm going to head back over. We're going to see what the wave is all about. Interesting waiting area. It's one big circular bench, padded bench, with small tables and, I don't know, look at this. They're like little footrest hassocks for people to sit on. Kind of strange. And here's the bar as we look from the lobby waiting area. Not the lobby, I suppose, but this round waiting area that I just showed you. It's kind of strange sitting here without a backrest. I guess I could sit down on one of those benches, right? I do have a choice, but I'm the only one here. I wonder if I really even needed a reservation. I don't. There are a lot of families here with kids. Kind of a louder environment, but it's nice. You know, the linen napkins and silverware. So it is, I would say, a nicer restaurant if you wanted to go out for a nice meal. The ambiance, the atmosphere, anyways, is rather nice. Let's take a look at the menu. For a booing good time, Witch's Brew, stir it up, cast a spell, $11.50. Absolute Citron, Blue Caraco, Sadia, okay, blueberry and cranberry juice. And over here, pumpkin pie martini. Oh, I might try that. I might just have to try that one. And then it looks like they have all of their different house drinks. See some of these. There's a lot of them, probably more than we're going to spend going over. So they do have a full bar, Moscow Mule, Kentucky Mule, and drinks are in the $13 to $14 range, it looks like. Mai Tais, Long Island iced tea, chocolate martinis, sangria, and then they do have beer list as well. And here are our beer choices. Just to be seasonal and just in keeping with making an interesting show for all of you, I am going to try the pumpkin pie martini. Hardly seems like a drink, does it? I'll have a booing good time. Then there is a substantial wine list, wines by the glass and bottle. Obviously we won't go through all of those, but if you're a wine drinker, that's something you might want to know. And here's our menu. We have lump crab cakes, mussels, seasonal soups and salads, Caesar salad, bacon and eggs, and artisanal cheese selection. Those look like some good appetizers, probably more than I'm going to need being one person. And our entrees, we have grilled beef tenderloin, braised beef short ribs, chili rub chicken, pork tenderloin, sustainable fish of the day, not sure what that means, noodle bowl, ciapino, hope I'm saying that right, and seared potato ganache. So there is the pumpkin pie martini. Now what they also bring to the table, besides your water, is this loaf of bread. That looks delicious. And they have butter with some spice on it. And then just some lemon wedges. So that's quite a bit. Let's taste this martini. It has all that graham cracker around the rim. That's a lot of flavors coming through. You're getting the graham cracker, and you're getting the whipped cream, and it's good. I think if it wasn't for the graham cracker, you wouldn't get quite so much of the pumpkin pie feel. So I'm gonna have to keep twisting my glass as we go to make sure I get some of that with every drink. Cheers. The bread is a rye. It's not a real dark rye, so it doesn't have an overpowering taste. But the rye bread has so much flavor, I'm not really picking up on whatever that sprinkle spice is that they put on the butter. I'll have to ask about that again and see exactly what that is. I think what I need to do is just get a little bit of the flavor of that spice on the butter all by itself and see if I can pick up on something. It just tastes like salt, like it's some kind of salted butter. It doesn't really have anything else going for it that I can pick up on anyway. Now as I'm getting to the bottom, it's almost nothing but the whipped cream and cinnamon, I guess that's on there. I easily could have come here without a reservation. If this is any indication, I would say a Monday night is a great time to come to the Wave. So here's a dinner, a filet, asparagus, and potatoes au gratin. It looks a little small, but it looks delicious. Now, I'm not going to eat my meal on camera. I'm simply going to enjoy my dinner. Then afterwards, I'll talk to you about it. There's our check. The total for the filet and the 2 cocktails is $61.51, not including tip. I'm missing the fireworks. I'm going to head over to Magic Kingdom now. There's about an hour left. It'll take me 10 minutes to get there, so I'll be able to spend a little time at least on Main Street. And during the walk, I want to talk to you about dinner. It might be a little difficult over the fireworks. I'm just coming out of the Contemporary, so we're going to see some of the fireworks right here. Oh look, the monorail is coming over me. Nothing says Walt Disney World like monorail and fireworks. So as far as the wave, I think the bottom line is it was a good restaurant and I would go back. Hang on, I gotta push the crosswalk button here. However, it was not the best steak I ever had. It was a little overdone. I think even for medium well, it was more on the well done side. And it was a little small. Actually, it was probably about the right size, right? We end up getting way too much food, just in general. And you know, sometimes they put all that sauce on a steak. My feeling is the steak flavor should stand on its own. But you know, I knew that going in, that they did put a sauce on the steak. So aside from that, I thought it was a good dining experience. The atmosphere was nice. It was, you know, it felt like a nice restaurant without being uncomfortable. It was casual nice, let's put it that way. Look at these fireworks. Fireworks and monorails. I can't see them well enough to make it worthwhile to stop and watch. And here comes the security check. So I'm gonna have to stop there. Or maybe not, it's closed, how about that? I know the park's open till 10. Why is there no security here? That is strange. The price, $61. Well, going in, I knew that that's what we're looking at, right? So, it's not a cheap dinner, you know, but it's not super expensive either. And I think that if you want to go out for a nice evening and you want to have a good meal, whether it's just with a couple or as your family, the Wave is not a bad choice. Now, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm taking the walking path from Contemporary to Magic Kingdom. And I'll be there in another 4 or 5 minutes, I suppose. And I don't know, I'll have a short amount of time. Probably won't get too far past Main Street. But that's my plan. Then I gotta walk all the way back anyway because my car is parked at the Contemporary. So this is what happens when you enter the park right after fireworks. You're like a salmon swimming upstream. Everybody's going one way and I'm going the other. I've still got 35 or 40 minutes. Okay, I got something at the confectionery. Now if I can fight this crowd, I want to get to one attraction. I'm thinking of Haunted Mansion or Pirates, something along those lines. I like the Wedway People Mover, but it just takes too long. So let's see if I can get over to Liberty Square and do Haunted Mansion. Wow, this is hard. What's the point of fighting this crowd? You're just gonna have to fight it again when you get to the monorail or the boats, wherever it is you're going. I have no idea. Now it's starting to clear out. There we go. This is more like it. Only about a day left of Halloween stuff, so we might as well take it all in when it's here. Matter of fact, by the time you see this video, the Halloween portion might be over. Oh my goodness. I thought Haunted Mansion would be really slow now. The line is way out here. Wow, it says 40 minutes. Maybe I'll hit the Pirates. But you know, during Halloween time, I think people like to go to Haunted Mansion. So I'm gonna hedge my bet. I'm betting that when we get to Pirates, it'll be 10-15 minutes. I haven't looked at my app, but that's gonna be my guess. Now I did check the app. It said Big Thunder Mountain is 35 minutes, Pirates 2 minutes. I've never seen the app say 2 minutes. The least I've ever seen is 5 minutes. But it actually says 2 minutes. Well, that was wrong. It says 25 when I get here. I'll bet I was looking at the walking time to get there, which was 2 minutes. Because they would never put 2 minutes as a waiting time. On Mickey's Not So Scary, they have a pirate sitting on that hill over there, scaring people and talking to them, and telling them that they have to be on the lookout for people.
You miserable cur.
And that's it for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed our visit to the Wave restaurant at the Contemporary Hotel and our little journey down Main Street and through the Pirates of the Caribbean at the end of the night. As always, I encourage you to comment down below. Please like and share the videos, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.
My friend Jeannie is a real safety nut.
Okay, here we go. Why don't I think that Genie is a real safety nut? I mean, I don't think his behavior suggests safety, do you?
Be sure to watch your kids. Or as Jeannie likes to say,
para su seguridad, permanezca sentado con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies
I never heard Genie say that.
dentro de los bordes de la